own experience, do you think a brush with death gives you a heightened sense of life?
Well, obviously, I mean, I'm only just now coming back down to earth, if you like. You know, the whole experience from the start was everybody's imagined. What would I feel like if the doctor said to me, "You've got 6 months to live," or someone? Everybody must have imagined that at some time. And I'll tell you what, it was nothing like I imagined. I'm sitting in this room. Doctor goes to me, "You've got this mass on your pancreas," and he's drawing a diagram there. And then he says, "Unfortunately, we can't operate on this. That's your first warning." And then he said, "You've got cancer." Now, it takes probably less than a second to say those words. And suddenly, the whole universe has changed irrevocably. Yet, I felt absolutely calm. Not a tremor, you know. It was as if he was talking about someone else. Absolutely calm. He said a little bit to me. I don't know. There was a short kind of conversation, and then we went. I mean, I live quite near the hospital, so we were going to walk home, and walked out of the door. It was this beautiful winter's day, and I looked up at the trees against the sky. It looked very beautiful, and I just suddenly felt this rush of emotion. I thought, I'm alive, and I was just looking around everything, thinking, I'm alive. And by the time we got home, I was almost ecstatic. I thought this was perhaps a kind of a shock reaction or something, and that any moment I was going to come plunging down. But no, I didn't. And it was the beginning of a most extraordinary year and a bit for me. Just crazy. I mean, sometimes you get that. That's a good one when you get the high. Sometimes you get the high and you think, I've actually done this, you know, on Canby Sea Wall. Leave him to going like again, I'm alive, you know. I mean, you wouldn't put it in a film, it's too crummy. But you know, like that. Of course, sometimes you get the other side when it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the thing with cancer. It does make you feel alone, and when you get that one in the early hours and that, I mean that, you feel really alone. It's very lonely, and all I can say is if you know anybody who's got cancer, just always be there for them. You know, you don't have to pester them and that, but just always be there, because they are feeling lonely. And but most of the time it was a laugh.